Hey, my name's Joel, and if you're like me, you're always making messes in the shop or garage. You need a good shop vac around. So today we're gonna unbox and check out this VEVOR 4-gallon shop vac. It's a wet dry vac, so we'll see what it looks like, see what it comes with, and see if it's a good option for you. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this VEVOR wet dry shop vac together. Here we go. To start off, we've got instructions. Those are good to have, we'll set them aside. Then we're gonna start getting out all of our pieces and parts. Oh yeah, we've got adapters, different cleaning heads. Here comes the hose. There's the hose. And here comes the vac itself. Let's get this thing out of the plastic. Now let's set it up so you can see what's in here. So it looks like we just attached the hose to this end. It kind of clips in, yeah. That's all we had to do was push. You've got your electric cord on the back corner here. Of course, we've got our hose, and it's kind of attached to this, we'll turn it around so you can see it, attached to this, this little carrier here. I normally take these things off because I don't want this kind of thing falling off when I'm using it. You've got two extensions here, so these will go on the end of this in case you need to make a longer nozzle. Of course, this is an attachment here for some solid, kind of like hard floors. There we go. If we turn it like that, we've got our attachment. And then this is just an attachment to kind of hold the other attachments here on the back of the vacuum. I'm gonna go ahead and take the hose off. It's easily removable, so we can take a look inside. I love the fact that it's easily removable. So it's like a lunch pail or a toolbox. You've got these clips on either side. So I'll show you again here. This clip down and then pop up. You have one of these on both sides of the vacuum. If you take those off, then you can lift this up, and inside you'll see your filter. This is your changeable filter typically. And it looks like, yeah, you can unscrew this little thing on the bottom, pull your filter out, change it. And if you're gonna be running it wet, you wanna take the filter out. So you can place that back in there, tighten it back up. And if we set this aside, we'll also see that inside we have some smaller attachments, and we've got some wheels. I knew there was something else in here. We've got some wheels to stick on the bottom. That way, this thing can follow you around the shop to your heart's content. Flip over our bucket and just press them in place, yeah. Just friction fit. Want to make sure they all go in completely. That way it's level when you're done. Okay, I think they're all in completely. And now we've got this nice little 360-degree swivel base. I like that a lot. And so if we put our vacuum back up on top here, you'll see just sets in really nice. I like the fact that the clasps are on the bucket side and not on the vacuum side, so that when I go to pull it up, there's nothing dangling or catching. That's a problem I've seen with other shop vacs. And let me tell you, this is pretty compact. I like the way that it's all right here, nice size bucket. Set it back down in, lock it on both sides, and now the entire thing can swivel around. And if we go ahead and attach our hose here, we are ready to go with all our attachments. Now, I'll also say that this hose has kind of a curve to it. You'll see that. It's got a curve to it to make it easier to get down on the ground. I've seen some that are straight. That's more annoying. And it's got an air regulator here on the top. So you can open up this vent right there, this vent, to allow more air to come in through the hose. If something is getting caught, if you've ever had like the suction where it just gets stuck, if you pop this open, it lets a little air through that releases the vacuum pressure and allows your hand to come unstuck. So that's cool. Right there on the handle, it's an adjustment for you, but really ergonomic. I like the space age look of this braided hose. I would call this ribbed more than braided. It's probably got a spiral wire inside, but you're probably looking at 1.5 inches. It probably says somewhere, but again, this is a 4-gallon, that's 15-liter, 5 horsepower vacuum cleaner. All right, so we're out in the shop now, and I've swept up some debris from the floor. We got leaves and dust and dirt and all that good kind of stuff. We're gonna test out the shop vac, see how it does. I've got this little air regulator closed. See, that's open, that's closed, and I'll try to vary that during the test to see how it influences the suction and power. So let's click it on and get going. Pretty good. Now let's open this. Now, one thing I noticed is that while this was closed, I had way more suction. If you want to open that up, you're going to get less suction, but that's if you get like stuck on something. It's to help get you loose, release that suction of the bottom. So I would just leave that closed for the most part because you do have more suction power when it is closed. Obviously, no hole in the hose and everything is coming out this end, but seemed to perform like it should here in the shop. All right, there you have it. That's a real world test of the VEVOR 4-gallon shop vac here in my garage. It did a really good job cleaning up this area and even cleaned out this crack that I haven't vacuumed since I moved into this garage. I'll just give you an idea of how long the cord is for this. I would say we're looking at least 10 feet of coverage, but it's a nice long cord. You don't have to worry about being stuck next to your wall or your outlet. So again, this is the VEVOR 4-gallon shop vac. Check it out for yourself. I think this could be a real good option for your garage or shop.